Yes, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll just introduce you first of all to everyone on the top table. To my left is defender Jan Vertonghen, and our manager Maurizio Pochettino. Can I ask, we start with questions for Jan, and then afterwards we'll move on to the manager. Before we start, can I just check if anyone requires any Spanish translation at all? Yes? Fine, okay. In that case, we'll just wait for the translation before asking the next question. If you do want to ask a question, please raise your hand. So, start by asking who wants to ask the first question for Jan. Yep.
Jan, it was a very encouraging performance in the Bernabeu. Does that give you a lot of confidence going into the return match with Real Madrid?
Yeah, definitely. I think we did very well, and I think with a bit more quality on the ball, we can get more. And yeah, I think that game gave us a lot of confidence going in this game and as well in the other games of the season.
Nice.
Real were beaten on Sunday. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Translation, my bad.
La pregunta que ustedes jugaron muy bien en el Santiago Bernabéu. Esto da confianza al equipo para este partido de mañana. Y la respuesta, sí, nosotros jugamos muy bien y esperamos con un rendimiento así que podemos ganar mañana. Pero claro que un rendimiento así en el Santiago Bernabéu nos dio mucha confianza.
Real were beaten on Sunday in a game they were expected to win. Ronaldo still looks out of form. Is this a good time to be playing?
I think we were just looking at ourselves here. We feel very confident going into that game, whether they are in a good or not in a good form. And I think Real has the quality. We've seen that in the away game to score at any moment. I think over the years, especially the last couple of years, has been maybe the most consistent team in Europe, and we're aware of that. And we won't be looking too much to that game that they lost at the weekend, but just expect a very good Real Madrid.
Would it be a shame Gareth Bale isn't playing in the game? Is that a shame?
Maybe a personal one. I know him. I've played here with him, and yeah, I was always very good with him, and he's a great guy. And I think it's a shame for him that he won't be playing, because it's always very special to play against your former team, I think.
La pregunta es que después de la derrota de Real Madrid es un buen momento jugar contra ellos. Y la respuesta, nosotros nos concentramos en nuestro juego. Así que nosotros nos estamos sintiendo bien y sabemos que Real Madrid tiene mucha calidad y que puede marcar goles en cualquier momento. En los últimos 2 años ha sido el equipo europeo con más regularidad en la Champions, así que tenemos mucho respeto para ellos. Y en cuanto a Gareth Bale, yo jugaba con Gareth, es un gran hombre y claro, es una lástima para él que no esté acá para jugar contra Tottenham. Siempre es especial jugar contra un equipo con quien jugaba antes.
Okay, Roger.
Yeah, you suffered a couple of defeats recently. How important is this game, not just in terms of getting through the Champions League group, but just in order not to slip into another defeat and just get the team back to winning again?
Yeah, obviously we've analysed our last 2 games, and we know what we could have done better. And in our opinion, this is not a flaw or whatever, but just something that happened, and we're very confident that we can get a good result tomorrow, and that we will be back on track very soon. And obviously we wanted to win last 2 games, we didn't, but it won't affect our performance tomorrow, I think.
La pregunta, después de 2 derrotas, cuán importante es ganar para esta campaña de la Champions, pero también para no tener una serie de 3 derrotas consecutivas. Y la respuesta, claro, hicimos mucho análisis sobre los partidos, las derrotas, y sabemos lo que tenemos que mejorar. Pero eso no es un gran problema, eso es el fútbol, siempre habrá derrotas. Nosotros sabemos que si jugamos bien, podemos ganar y podemos encaminarnos nuevamente. Nosotros queremos ganar estos partidos, pero no nos afecta mucho para el partido de mañana.
Satish.
Real Madrid are the defending champions in the European Champions League twice now. Are they the ultimate test for you as an individual and for Tottenham's credentials as a major club within Europe?
Yeah, like I said before, of the last 4 or 5 years, they've been probably the most consistent team. If you look at especially if you look at the Champions League, and I think we get tested every week here in the Premier League. But obviously, Madrid, they got different players, different quality, and I think we've already shown before in other games that we can compete on every level with any team, and I think we've shown that in the Bernabeu. If people were still doubting, I think we've shown it there.
La pregunta, Real Madrid es bicampeón de la Champions League, eso es la prueba definitiva para usted personalmente y para el Tottenham. Y la respuesta, claro, como dije, durante los últimos 4 o 5 años, el Real Madrid es el mejor equipo con más regularidad en Europa y en la Champions. Nosotros, claro que cada semana nos enfrentamos a desafíos en la Premier, pero contra el Real Madrid son otros jugadores, son otras calidades. Pero nosotros ya hemos demostrado que podemos competir con cualquier otro equipo, y esto también demostramos en el Santiago Bernabéu.
Okay. Question from this gentleman over there. Yep.
Okay, good morning.
Hi.
Harry Kane and Ronaldo has both scored goals this year, not this year, but in 2017. Do you think that Harry Kane is the same level, or might be better than Ronaldo this year? In less games to start for Liverpool?
Yeah, obviously they're both unbelievable players. Ronaldo has his qualities and Harry has his, and we've got to show respect to Ronaldo for everything that he's won over the years and that he's still doing, and the level he's still playing at. And it's hard to compete because they're different kind of players. But Harry is for me one of the best number 9s in Europe, maybe the best, and he showed that every week. And I wouldn't swap Harry for any player at the moment.
La pregunta sobre Harry Kane y Cristiano Ronaldo, los dos que han marcado 44 goles en 2017. ¿Harry Kane es del mismo nivel que Cristiano o aún mejor? Y la respuesta, bueno, ambos son jugadores espectaculares con cualidades diferentes. Nosotros tenemos mucho respeto en referencia a Cristiano Ronaldo, que ha sido una trayectoria espectacular y que sigue jugando a un nivel impresionante. Es difícil hacer la comparación de los dos jugadores, pero Harry Kane es uno de los mejores delanteros del mundo, y esto demuestra cada semana. Y para mí no voy a intercambiar a Harry Kane para otros jugadores del mundo.
Okay, we'll take 2 more. One from Tom and then finish with Roger.
Yeah, when the draw came out, people might have thought that Tottenham were competing with Dortmund maybe for second place in this group. I mean, now is there a good chance maybe that, is there a feeling in the team that there's a good chance to finish top and actually go through as group winners?
I think our first goal is to qualify for the next round. We're in a very difficult group, and still anything is possible in the group. And tomorrow is a very important game there, and I think we're in a good place. We've played very professional games, both home and away, and and tomorrow is another one of the 6. And if we win tomorrow, we have obviously a very good chance of going to the next stage, and that's our first goal, and winning the group is another one. But first we want to qualify.
La pregunta después de un sorteo muy difícil, tal vez ustedes miraron la segunda plaza del grupo y la respuesta, bueno, nuestro objetivo principal es clasificarnos para la segunda ronda. Sabemos que estamos en un grupo muy difícil donde todo es posible, pero lo más importante para nosotros es clasificarnos para esta segunda ronda. Estamos en una buena situación, estamos bien ubicados después de buenos rendimientos en casa y fuera de casa, y mañana, si ganamos, estaremos a un paso más cerca de nuestro objetivo.
Okay, last one from Roger.
Yeah, and you spoke before of Harry Kane's qualities and the goals that he scores. I understand he's going to be assessed tomorrow in terms of his fitness and whether he can play or not. Can you beat Real Madrid without Harry Kane?
Yeah, definitely. I can't see why not. Obviously, Harry is a very important player on and off the pitch for this group, and having him is always a major boost. But definitely, we can beat them, and that's our intention going on the pitch with or without Harry Kane. We go for the win tomorrow.